Are you recording?
I hate you, folks. I hate your parents.
I hate your face. I hate your life.
I hate your penis.
Yeah, I'm so wet right now. I'm gonna fuck this all up. Yay! Not as excited this time. Hey, all you out there in podcast land. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Yin and Yang. Episode number Trace. Is that how they pronounce it? With your lovable host, G Wiz, the drunk one, Double A, Eugene's premier feline comic. I threw that one in there because I delivered to somebody tonight, and
there's no cat noises in here, is there?
I have some over here, but they
it was like a Turkish bathhouse.
They had a cat palace in the front. It was a converted garage, and it had like 10 cat apartments. And like little catwalks and stuff. And the cats are all lounging about, you know, and they're just like, "What's up, dude?" Anyways, back to my whole spiel. Oh yeah, and myself, not so normal Norman, the sober one. The focus of this show is to bring addiction and mental health conditions to the forefront of conversation in our society. There's a palpable stigma around these issues, and by opening a dialogue, we hope to get people actively discussing these issues and important to their mental health well-being. All the information shared on this podcast is strictly opinion. We are not doctors, nor do we have degrees related to the subject matter. Shit, we aren't even licensed to change a bedpan. What does qualify us to give these opinions on these issues is experience. Our topic for today is addiction, and our guest is no one because they didn't show up. And there's Garrett already cracking a beer. So I listened to a lot of the old episodes, and I realized I do too much swearing. So I was just about to drop an F-bomb.
Knock that shit off.
I was just about to drop an F-bomb.
The kiddies are listening.
And I'm going to cut that back. And we do a lot of talking over each other, too, so we need to cut that back.
We do.
Yeah, we don't. I didn't think we did that at all.
I thought that was the best part of this show.
Fucking retarded.
And the other thing... Oh, God.
Of course.
The fucking air horn. I just swear, too. We did everything I was saying don't do. I started... Okay.
Hey, man, there's no rules to this.
And then I also realized that we don't really have the voices for radio or the faces for TV. So we're pretty much fucked.
Burn, yeah.
We should just stop now.
Right? Also, we there was a lot of raining here in Oregon lately, and we had a lot of flooding in the studio.
Clogging?
No, flooding.
I get the sound. The sound effect.
It's still flooding. If you can hear that,
it was a lot of raining, and I had to move all the equipment out, and I was about to say the F-bomb again.
Just get a pump down here, and you can.
There is a sump pump, but it's leaking through the walls. I had to move all the equipment and like run a dehumidifier and a heater and dry the rugs out. It was horrible.
Sorry, I couldn't help.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, so oh yeah, so let's just see what's going on with us this week. Anything interesting happen, Garrett?
I don't know. Did you write anything down for me?
I've got a bunch of stuff for you.
All right, hit me with one.
How about the tweaker guy at Jameson's last night?
Last night.
Or was it last night?
Stayed up really late.
Remember he was out there curling the recycling bin?
Oh, that guy was
He
so
was
awesome.
yoked, dude.
He was standing down the street. He had a recycling bin, a big one, big recycling bin, and he's just doing curls with them. Like, I don't know why. Like, he's just getting his street workout on. But
I really wanted him to
was
work
trying
on something else, like
a resume.
Yeah. No, I wanted him to do something else like quads or like core, you know. And then he would walk around and he'd be like, like, oh, he's like badass. Be like, yeah, you're fucking with the wrong guy.
He's just working the tries and buys, and he's not working the other homeless muscles that are in Portland, and important. See, I can't even talk.
Every time I heard him or I saw him doing the curls, though, this song kept coming in my brain. I'm totally stealing all this stuff. We're gonna get sued. Like a year from now, if we ever make it big, all these people are going, you need to cut that out, and half the episodes are going to be gone.
Dude, they might actually take us off YouTube for that.
Yeah, they will take you off YouTube for that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's one how if copyrighted material, if you put your show on YouTube, it doesn't last. That they have.
We might get in trouble just for our intro music because that's a big hit right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
We'll have to pay him off.
I heard it on the radio.
Is there a sliding scale? Like, let's say we don't make any money.
Well, no one listens to podcasts on YouTube.
If we're popular and we're still not making money off of it, they can still get us to take.
Well, there should be a sliding scale, like where they're like, you don't have any money, it's $5.
We're not. We're not profiting off this at all. It's
they
just
worry about somebody else that has like several million viewers.
And we are here to pop
you up.
I got some breaking news.
Oh, real quick though, when this guy was lifting weights and whatever, or lifting the recycling bin, I kept thinking like he had like fucking Popeye arms, you know, like he was fucking like he was top heavy. Anyways, all right, what's your breaking news? To my spinach.
Las Vegas. This crazy chick ran down like 30 pedestrians on the
recently?
Strip. Yeah, just like less than 2 hours ago.
Was she in a car?
I think a Prius, like the silent killers. Like no one could hear that coming. I don't know.
Was she on a Segway?
Wait,
one dead.
Hold on, tell that story again. Hold on, let me play this clip and then you tell that story again.
All right. There's a driver in custody.
Breaking news.
And is undergoing various tests.
Yeah. Including
one for alcohol, authorities said.
Uh-huh.
It happened tonight. Yeah, about 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. A driver in Las Vegas mows down 30 pedestrians. One dead. This is breaking news from the Yin and Yang podcast.
Does that actually...
like reading it off of Yahoo.
No, did it actually say in the article she mowed them down?
Mowed them down?
You just said she mowed them down. Is that actually from the article?
Breaking news!
Did you add that in?
All right, you want the full story? The Las Vegas Strip was blocked off after a car mowed down more than 30 pedestrians Sunday night, authorities said. At least one person is dead and 7 are in critical condition.
They couldn't
Fire
think
officials
of a better
said
way to say
medics
that than mowed
tended
them
to
down.
37 people. Authorities don't know whether the incident was an accident or intentional. The driver's in custody and was undergoing various tests, including for alcohol. Rows of ambulance and police gathered on the scene. Their lights flickering, of course. A witness described the chaotic scene as people fled. And
now on to you.
Yeah, people ran. It was
that's
scary.
the eyewitness account in the quotes.
All right. So some lady came up to me the other day and said I looked exactly like Hugh Jackman. Exactly. And I said,
no shit.
I said, has he been in a horrific car crash?
Man,
Jesus.
Norm is heavy with the sound effects.
Heavy sound effects. Did his face go through a garbage disposal recently? Because I look nothing like Hugh Jackman.
Everything you say on here is all for a setup for you to hit a button and make a noise come out.
Hey, Garrett, you like pizza?
Yeah.
How about a piece of this dick?
Oh, no thank you.
All right.
Hey, Garrett, you like beer?
Give me another story that happened to me so I can talk about it.
How about our roommate trying to burn our house down? She's finding creative ways to burn down the house.
If you play a sound clip for less than 7 seconds, then you can't get in trouble for it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
All right, I'll start it over again. Can I just keep doing that? So she tried to leave the stovetop burner on. That was one. She stacked a bunch of clothes on top of her heater.
Oh, she's definitely going to be on the podcast now.
Like
Didn't she ever learn about stop, drop, and roll in elementary school?
she stacked a bunch of clothes on the heater. I was like, yeah, Rachel, you can't stack clothes on a heater like that.
Please don't use my real name.
She leaves her. Oh damn! I used her real name. God, why do I?
What's her last name?
I'm too comfortable. Yeah, you almost had me. I almost said it. I almost said it.
Bluff.
We would have had to start over.
She leaves her curling iron. We can just chop that up. She leaves her curling iron plugged in. I actually know somebody who burned their house down leaving their curling iron on, so that's very personal to me.
You know, some girls, when it's cold out, they'll sleep with their hairdryer in their bed with them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're trying to kill themselves.
They turn their hairdryer on and they put it under their blanket with them to keep them warm when it's cold out.
Wow.
That makes sense.
She left her curling iron plugged in. She pushes the chair up against the heater in the living room, like literally up against it. She starts a fire in the fireplace even though it's 60 degrees out.
She puts knives up in the dishwasher.
What's her name again? Oh yeah, the knives up in the dishwasher. I love that one. Because, we want to make sure the knives are clean. We don't care if you cut your hand off. But, we definitely want to make sure the knives are clean.
That's why there's renter's insurance.
Oh yeah, so I went to my mom's Christmas party.
Oh my God, I saw the pictures from that.
Well,
what kind of 80s party are we
I know.
talking about?
I love the free food and drink. Actually, I was such an alcoholic that when I used to go to the Christmas parties, I'd get as many drink tickets as I could.
Yeah.
But I was a responsible drunk, right? So I didn't want to drink 15 beers and then drive home. So because I always, I'll drink a 2 or 3, 4 or 5 drive and then drive. No, I was kidding. I drink like 1 or 2 and drive. So I'm like, what am I going to do with all these beers? So I had a bunch of bottle caps in my garbage can in my car. So I went and got them, and I'd go get the beer and I'd screw the bottle cap on it and then go put it back in my car and hide it. And I did that over and over again, and I built up like 10 beers. I got 10 free beers.
That's ingenious.
I know.
Well, you screwed. You took
signs
the bottle
that we
cap
need help.
off and put another one on. I'm
No. There was bottle caps in my garbage can in my car, like old bottles or something from another day.
Yeah.
And I went because when you buy a beer at the bar, they open it.
Right. Okay.
But I didn't want to drink 15 beers right there, so I just kept getting the beers and then taking the bottle cap, and closing it so it wouldn't spill everywhere, and then putting it in my car and built up a bunch.
You're so OCD. I bet you actually found the specific bottle cap for which kind of beer
Brand?
it was.
No, because they only had certain beers.
It didn't matter. Yeah, he couldn't have done that.
Oh yeah, they had and every table had this little mirror. And
that was weird. What was up with the mirror?
all these mirrors, you think they set candles, but there was nothing on top of it. And
it was like a placemat. Almost.
My mom's sitting there with like some older people, and I walk up and I'm like, "So where's all the Coke? Did you guys do it all?" And oh yeah, the other funny thing was
the last year Norm goes to his mom's Christmas party.
Yeah, right. Actually, it is the last year because she's quitting Jerry. So, and the other funny thing was they had a DJ.
Shout out to Jerry's.
Which it's very personal to me because I was a private party DJ for like 7 years. I was killing the game. But anyways, he had all the edited versions. And it was funny because he'd play like the edited version of like Lil Jon, Get Low, But then everybody would just swear out the cuss words, So like everybody's dancing. And like it'd get to a swear. And everybody would just scream out the lyric anyways. Balls! Motherfucker! You didn't do it, Garrett.
Oh, I forgot.
Here, it's coming back.
Motherfucker!
So anyways, yeah, everybody's fucking still yelling out the swear word, so it's like, just play the real fucking version.
Move, beautiful woman, out of the way. Move, beautiful.
No, it'd be please may you step aside.
Pardon me,
young
madam.
Darling.
Pardon me,
Out of the way.
Oh, what else happened? I have an affinity. I don't know why, but I started getting a song stuck in my head, and Billy Ocean. He's got a lot of great songs, dude. I mean, listen to him. Yeah, I'm getting wet.
You should get that checked out.
It's my butt. My taint's leaking. I don't know. I just wanted to play Billy Ocean. Like, he did a lot of like theme songs for like 80s soundtracks.
What the fuck is this?
It's fucking Billy Ocean.
From a movie
Is it chopped and
soundtrack.
screwed?
No, that's just.
That was the weirdest intro ever.
Dude, it just to do the things I want to do. I don't know. It puts me in a good mood. Sorry. It seems I brought you guys down a little. Are you guys sufficiently drunk?
No.
No.
Do you need
Pacing myself.
you need more beer?
No.
Can I get another one?
Oh, you need one.
What are your guys' plans for Christmas and New Year's?
Going down to the most populated city in Oregon, Winston, Oregon. There's like 3,500, mostly trailer parks.
Oh, you're going back to Winston?
Going back to Winston.
The most populated with trailer parks.
Doug County for all you
Dougco.
Geography enthusiasts.
Yeah.
What are you doing for New Year's?
Medicine for the people at the fucking place.
At the McDonald Theater.
Yeah.
Garrett?
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
For Christmas.
Drinking.
For Christmas.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Going to my parents' house and then drinking.
The deck game is on.
I'm not drinking.
Saturday the 2nd too.
Oh, okay. I'm flying back to Chicago.
Ooh, they have the world's biggest
You
pinball
beat
machine
us
there.
already.
Sweet.
Yeah, you win that story. I feel like this is all a setup for a Chicago story.
I'm hanging out. I'm going to play Chicago music. 250624.
Let's just play music from people that are from Chicago.
Like the band
Smashing
Chicago?
Pumpkins.
Is the band from
Yes.
Chicago
Yes.
from Chicago?
Just like Boston is from Boston.
Wow.
And
Skinnerd is from Skinnerd.
yeah, there we go. Thanks for saving me on that one. I was gonna make up some horrible thing. It didn't make any sense. Oh yeah. So speaking of tweakers, we saw the tweaker doing curls with the recycling bin. I saw a tweaker lady at Walmart. She was probably in her like mid 40s, and she was gnarly. And she was standing.
Gnarly tweaker. At
She was
Walmart,
standing
huh?
behind me at the return line, and she, with a stolen.
Of course, the return.
Exactly,
line.
with a stolen TV, I'm sure. And she had a teardrop tattoo, a couple of them. You know, I was thinking to myself, who did she kill? But she was making sex voices on her voice.
So she was Spanish with the.
I was
teardrop.
standing there.
You're painting a pretty picture.
There's like 40 people in line, and she's like, yeah, and she had this like little girly voice out, so it was more like, yeah. And she was with this other fucking tweaker guy. He was like 70, and she was like, but I poo from there, and he was like, nah, you don't.
Wasn't that on the last episode?
Yeah. We're gonna use that one in every episode from now on.
A little hint, Easter egg.
A
little bit.
So, anyways,
Nothing else exciting happened to me?
not really. What else? I mean,
I don't know.
Dude,
you've had a whole week.
I was asking him. He remembers things
Gee
better
whiz,
than I do.
or-
I always tell him everything funny that happens to me, and I say, go write that down, so you can remind me about it.
so
Boring
Seth
week.
He did eventually.
Seth introduced us to a clip, and I thought we would all appreciate this. It's about a couple that
Meet Ken, who shares her sexual preference.
loves to have sex with horses. You ready for this, Aaron?
I mean, it looks like OPB, but
This has nothing to do with addiction.
I was technically a virgin until I was 29 years old. I was a zoophile up until then, and I just
A zoophile.
basically didn't have much interest in.
Look at her. She
other
looks like a
members of my own
retarded
species
Oompa
as far
Loompa.
as a life bond.
With her chunky legs.
But when I met Ellie here, we clicked. It was the one person that I felt within a week probably after I met her.
He looks like
we were meant to be together.
the lead singer from Def Leppard.
This is awful.
Ken and Ellie met through a zoo friend on the
He has
internet.
two
Super
hands, though,
friend.
so he's
After a
a
few
lot
weeks,
cooler.
they arranged their first date.
Well, the first night that he came up to visit me, I took him down to the barn to introduce him to some of my horses.
Of course.
Some of the other horses
Of
that
course.
I enjoyed at the barn.
The Baron.
At the
And
barn.
I
At the
took him
barn.
in and introduced him to my miniature stallion.
This is different
And-
equestrian love.
Kind of, I don't know if it was subconscious. Kind of, I was very nervous.
It was definitely not subconscious.
I don't
You have
like
sex
where,
with
I don't
horses.
like where this story's going. Like,
This is
It's a
an
romantic
uplifting story. It's
this
a
is the
romantic.
worst first date
It's a
ever.
modern. How would you feel, Aaron? You go on a first date with a girl and she takes her to her burn, and yeah, and starts having sex with a horse. How would that make you
I don't
feel?
like.
Was that
I
you
don't
and Christie's?
I don't like this. Oh, you did not just go there.
Okay.
Oh, no.
We'll definitely have to
No.
take that out.
No,
nervous,
no.
and
I'm gonna get better about that. It's gonna
kind of
take me.
wanted to do
I like
the shock factor, as it were. My miniature stallion was dropped and masturbating. When his penis is dropped and he slaps it on his belly, they call that masturbation for stallions.
No, you call that masturbation.
I'm more confused. Wait, her miniature pony was masturbating?
Her miniature stallion, yeah.
I didn't know horses masturbate. I don't
Could
know.
could a stallion be mini? I don't think it's really a stallion
No,
at that
I
point.
don't
That's like a
understand.
great white being a mini.
What the
Mini.
fuck
Could
is
there
she-
be a mini great white?
What the fuck is she explaining? She brings.
She's on a date with this guy, right?
Right.
With Creeper McGee, and she took him to the barn.
She's got a long face.
Took him to the burn.
The burn.
She took him to the burn,
The burn.
and started getting like we haven't heard the whole story. She's
But you
telling
know,
her
you know how
story.
you know how some owners of pets start looking like the pets they fuck.
Yeah.
She's looking like a
A horse.
Aaron.
She's long in
Aaron.
the face.
I promise you, it's not going to end the way you think it's going to. They're going to fuck horses.
I know, but
And so one thing led to another, and I couldn't resist, so I bent down and started sucking on him. And then he tried climbing on top of me, so the next thing I know, my pants are down, and I'm bending over for him, and I'm like, excuse me, I can't resist.
that's
One thing led to another. She couldn't resist. I mean, after all, she's on a first date. She's trying to impress him.
but she's not. She's impressing him by fucking a horse.
Look at that smile. Do you think she's making that smile when she had a 27-inch horse penis inside her?
Well, I mean,
I don't know. Was anybody there?
well, yeah, no. She
Could we
brings
get-
her first date.
Could we get the drummer from Def Leppard's opinion?
And I guess part of me said, okay, either he's for real and he won't mind this, or he's not for real and he's going to be totally freaked out by it and run. Obviously, he didn't run.
You mean trot? Or,
I was very tempted at the point to have sloppy seconds.
thought he was
It
gonna-
turned me on.
Whoa! Hold on.
erotic.
I gotta rewind
Whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa,
I gotta
whoa.
rewind that. Hold on. Are you guys ready? Hold on.
I'm
No,
not.
actually, I was very tempted at the point to have sloppy seconds. It turned me on. It was so erotic to watch this. And just the whole thing. And it didn't shock me at all. In fact, I was like, this is pretty cool. I think I found somebody here that might be on.
Do I make you horny? Randy? Do I make you horny, baby? Yeah,
Oh boy,
Wow.
he got pretty excited, dude.
my plane here, and it went from there, and here we are, married.
Yeah. Well, I have vaginal sex with my miniature stallion. He's not a whole lot larger than most humans. He is a bit bigger, but not uncomfortably so.
She can work with it.
She's got.
making the
like
best of it.
to suck on him orally.
She's got thoroughbred thighs.
And he especially enjoys that.
I have anal sex with the miniature stallion. He penetrates me, and it's pleasurable, but it's not real intense.
No, I know.
It's like
We
I said,
we talked about this.
the pleasure that I get from it is more from knowing how much he enjoys having sex with me. He tends to tell me about it. He talks a lot. He grunts and wickers. And,
Who's it, Mr. Ed? He's
blows
fucking...
in my ear, etc.
The famous Mr. Ed.
More so than
Whoa,
when he's courting me, as it were, trying to entice me to bend down or kneel down, he does a lot of
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed. A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course.
Unless you fuck the horse on the first day.
Must you fuck a horse, of course.
Don't bend over in front of a horse.
I couldn't help myself.
I call it a
Your
hubba
vagina to a horse.
He just kind of goes and makes this little hubba hubba noise. And then once
noise.
he's in, I mean, for every stroke that he does, he makes this big grunting noise.
That's
and then
hot.
when he
Yeah,
orgasms,
that's what horses do.
He makes an even bigger grunting noise.
And he tends to like to hold on with his teeth, and I actually have some scars on my back from where he's bitten onto me, just hanging on.
He's ass fucking
They
you.
do
Yeah,
the same
I mean,
thing
he's
with
gonna
mares
use
when
his
they
teeth.
have sex.
Garrett
Mares
said he
have
doesn't find
fur to hang on to.
he's
He
not
tends to
bothered
get
by
a big
this
chunk of
activity
skin
at
on
all.
me.
He
And
says
that can be
because the
quite
horse
painful, but usually
he says because the horse isn't being hurt, he finds no problem with it. He encourages it actually.
The first time we watched this clip with Seth, I was drunk as shit. And so the second we were talking about it later, and Norm was telling me, "No, dude, he fucks the horse in the ass." I'm like, okay, I don't remember.
No,
that
the
part.
horse fucks him
Yeah,
in the
see?
ass.
I think he fucks the horse in the ass.
No, the horse fucks him in the
He
ass.
says specifically he has anal sex with the horse.
Jesus
the horse
Christ.
penetrates him.
Well, I guess I'm just thinking if I was with a horse and somebody had to get fucked in the ass, it'd be the horse.
Of course,
It's not
it
me.
would be the horse.
Of course, it would be the horse.
don't even notice until after the fact because I'm so caught up in the moment. And then I get up to the house, and Ellie says, "Oh, I see you've been down fooling around. You've got a big bite mark on your back again."
That's fucking hot, dude.
Are those Canadians?
Is
They look
I
Canadian.
think Garrett's peeing in the fucking bucket.
No, he's not. Oh, he is peeing in the pocket.
We should get a fucking mic on that.
Dude, we should put a mic in the bucket.
I wish I had some.
So yeah,
Hey guys, my dick's out right now.
yeah. Garrett is live. He's ready for a petting zoo and a.
Dude, I'm already done. Shoot me.
No, I was.
He was shooting me.
Shoot.
He's sound effecting
Little
your.
hubba noise.
All right, well,
No.
I
let's
wasn't peeing, I was masturbating. So.
You guys want to see what's up with the KK today? KKK?
What's up with the KKK?
I was curious about that myself.
All right. Well, let's see here.
I love doing that. That's awesome. We really don't need a beer opening sound effect on this podcast.
Right.
Live.
We could
From
delete
the
that one and
Thrust
put something
Dungeon,
cooler
yeah.
in.
All right. Let's call the KKK. Let's see what's up with them.
Oh, we're really doing this. All right.
Oh wow. Is this a live person?
You've reached the Little White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. We'd like to start off by saying Merry White Christmas to all, and do not forget the true reason for the season, the birth of our Savior and the cleansing criterion of character, Jesus the Christ. Secondly, this December 24th, Christmas Eve, marks 150 years the Klan has been here protecting the rights of white Christian Americans. What started in Pulaski, Tennessee on Christmas Eve of 1865 with just 6 men who were all Confederate officers in the Confederate Army shortly became widespread as white men from all walks of life united for a common goal, to maintain peace and harmony in a time of civil unrest during the Reconstruction period. 150 years later, we, the Little White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, still stand strong and will continue to do so for 150 more. Happy 150th anniversary to the Ku Klux Klan. For more info, visit kkunites.com or leave your name and number, and a recruiter from your area will reach you as soon as possible. Yesterday, today, and forever. God bless the Klan. White power.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished recording, press pound. To cancel, press star.
I'd like to join the Klan.
Should leave him a message.
Yeah, I know. I thought I had a song queued
Nothing
up.
spells Christianity like KKK. I mean,
Boy.
Yeah, the Christian values are strong and alive. And the KKK, that's just disgusting. Like, we should almost fuck with them.
On principle?
Yeah. I mean, what is a recruiter?
Well, I mean,
don't you want to get talked to by a Klan recruiter and fuck?
All right, you guys, we're gonna move
Aaron,
on.
you're the prank call master.
That's
we
coming
gotta
up
get
in the
this shit
future.
down.
Yeah, that's coming up.
So
we'll get you the number.
So, I've got a little thing. So we're supposed to like be more serious this time. Let's get kind of back on track here. So
bring us back.
We're gonna do the AA Are You an Alcoholic test.
Oh boy.
I have
never.
I have never. I've got a ping pong.
All right,
battle.
so basically we answer yes or no to 12 questions. If you say, well, I'm not going to tell you how many you have to answer yes to. We'll just wait till after. You just answer yes or no to the question, and at the end,
do I drink alone? Yes.
That's one of them, I think.
I know it is.
I drink alone.
With
nobody else. All right,
one
so
bourbon,
one scotch, one beer. So I'm going to ask you 12 questions. You answer yes or no, and if I'll just answer them hypothetically as if I were still drinking, like when I was drinking. Because
you want to use the paddles?
I would
Just
obviously.
The green is yes and red is no.
Sure.
All right. Even though it's I have and I have never.
Well, green is go.
Yeah.
Red is okay. So, have you ever decided to stop drinking for a week or so, but only lasted a couple days?
Yeah. Which one am I looking at, Aaron?
We all have.
Or anonymous.
So we already answered yes to one. And then it says, like, most of us in AA made all kinds of promises to ourselves and to our families we could not keep. Then we came to AA. AA said, just try not to drink today. If you do not drink today, you cannot get drunk today. Wow, that's a great philosophy. Okay. Yeah, if you don't jump out of a plane without a parachute today,
you're the one that
won't
goes
die.
to the meetings.
I know.
Yeah.
You're like, these people are fucking morons.
I mean,
I didn't say that.
It's not much different than the Ku Klux Klan. There's a lot of propaganda with AA. And I'm not just saying that.
All right, question number 2. Do you wish people would mind their own business about your drinking? Stop telling me what to do.
But that's like with anything. Don't mind my business.
I wasn't really ever a belligerent alcoholic,
Yeah,
so
I don't give a
never.
shit what people say. Nobody's
So
ever
you've
told me I need to.
No,
quit
you have to
drinking.
answer. So you answered yes.
I don't know. I mean,
He doesn't like.
well,
being
yeah. I
told
mean,
what
I have
to-
a girlfriend. You guys don't.
He doesn't like being told what to do for anything.
Yeah. I like being told what to do.
And I
Do
don't.
you?
I don't have a preference because I'm just gonna do it anyway. Like, all right, yeah, whatever.
All right. Question number 3. Have you ever switched from one kind of drink to another in the hope that this would keep you from getting drunk? You switch from one beer, or like you go to wine coolers or something. I don't know.
No. What?
Have I? No, I haven't done that.
This means we're not alcoholics.
Well,
Thank God. Thank God.
There's a lot of questions, dude.
We're 2-1 right now, though. It's not going well so far.
Yeah. All right. So, question number 4? Have you had to have an eye opener upon awakening during the past year? Oh, like do you drink in the morning? Do you need to drink to get started or to stop shaking?
Nope.
In the morning.
But I have drunk a lot in the mornings.
But not because you needed to?
Yeah.
No, because I'm on
not a
vacation or
necessity.
something, or just because it's there.
Or it's the weekend.
Yeah, or it's like
I don't have anything to do.
or it's a day.
All right, question number 5. Do you envy people?
I didn't drink all the alcohol last night, and there's a beer left out of the 24-pack from the night before.
Do you envy people who can drink without getting into trouble? At one time or another, most of us have wondered why we were not like most people who really can take it or leave it. Do you envy people who can drink without getting into trouble?
I think this proves we're not alcoholics.
Dude, these questions are weak sauce, dude. Like,
Are these like straight off the AA website?
This is straight off AA website.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe real fucking.
Well, they want to
super
appeal. They want to
alcoholics.
appeal to all.
No, we're 2 and 2 right now. We said yes on 2 and no on 2.
I said yes to 1.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about
Oh,
the
no.
drinkers in the room.
Actually, no, Gary, you only said yes to 1. Me and you said 1, and he said 2.
Gary drinks the most and has the least problems.
Have you had problems?
So far.
Question number 6: have you had problems connected with drinking during the past year? Be honest, like any kind of problem, DUI or girlfriend breaking up with you, or
Could it be a minor problem, like
showing up to work late, getting written up at work?
Yeah, I was late to work once. Yeah.
Wait. You need, thank you.
I've definitely
That's
been
great.
late to work or missed a day because I was drinking. For sure.
I love how we're voting with these ping pong battles. Like I have or I have never, but no one knows that.
It's really great for the audio viewer.
Yeah,
I'm trying to say
the
yes
audio
or no
viewer.
also.
I think I took this test with my ex like a couple years ago, and I think I barely was an alcoholic, and of course she was fucking raging.
We should be keeping track of this so we can actually calculate. I have no idea.
I am keeping
I don't
track.
believe in the science of this, but
the sober guy is
that's
keeping
because
count.
that's because
denial.
Addiction is defined by its consequences, and consequences are different from person to person. So, like for you, obviously your rock bottom's a lot lower than mine.
Clearly.
Has your drinking caused trouble at home?
This home or
we could not see. Like I don't know, like with your girlfriend or.
Wait, Garrett, you're voting I have never. It's caused problems in this.
Well, I would say because
I would say
I was getting into drama with
your pizza. Yeah,
I thought you were
cooked
saying
a pizza one time. What?
I burnt a pizza one time?
Yeah, so it's you should say I have.
I'm gonna say yes because
problem.
I was getting into fights with my girlfriend and stuff, and that's not good.
I have burned several pizzas in my life.
Granted, because of shit she did, but whatever. Did you ever try to get extra drinks at a party because you do not get enough? I was just talking about this.
Oh my god!
I was just talking about this.
This
with
sounds
my
just
moms.
like me.
I'm broke.
It sounds
as
just
shit.
like me. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hitting people up heavy for $2 lately. So
You go to your friends that are in AA and
You owe
like,
me,
can I have
fucker."
those drink tickets?
Yeah,
You know.
Do you tell yourself you can stop drinking at any time you want to, even though you keep getting drunk when you don't mean to?
What? That's
Don't
a
mean to.
load question. I always
I
mean
have.
to.
Yeah, why?
Yeah,
how do you
we
not
always
mean to get drunk?
to. Yeah,
That's the goal.
but we can stop at any time.
Well,
That's true. That's
because
true.
you're like, you go out and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna drink a couple beers, that kind of thing, and then you drink 17 beers and you're fucking, I swore again,
Yeah, I've
and you're peeing in some alley and you get arrested. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't like go out specifically to have one beer.
But that's
so
a
hard
normal
to say.
Tuesday. That's a normal Tuesday,
Yeah, I know.
Norm. And then I swear I won't drink on Wednesday.
My goal isn't to go out and have a drink. My goal is to go out and get drunk.
Have
it's
you-
going to take more than one.
Have you missed, question number 10, have you missed days of work or school because of drinking?
No, I have never.
Because you're unemployed and you're not in school.
Aaron?
I might be late, but
I
I'm
have.
going into work.
I have.
So
Let's just say I have or I've never. So for our audience.
Well, it made sense for that one. That wasn't necessarily a yes/no. It was a I have or I haven't been late to work.
do you have blackouts? That's actually a telltale sign of alcoholics. Like you basically just forget things.
Yeah, like twice. Yes.
But I mean, I have never is a pretty.
You've never had a blackout?
But I have. But that's what I'm saying. This is a little extreme.
So you've never had a blackout?
I have.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, just where you forget stuff or you wake up and you're like, what happened last night? Or your friends are like, dude, you totally put on those clown pants and duked in them and walked around in them or something. I don't know.
And jerked off the dog. I had the horse. Sorry. Call back.
And the last question, number 12. Have you ever felt that your life would be better if you did not drink?
Yes, I have.
Well, yeah. I think that's a pretty Pretty obvious one. All right, so
Just based on money alone.
so
I'd have
Garrett
money to-
answered yes to 6 of them.
How many were there? 10?
Aaron answered yes to 9 of them. Ooh, that's painful. And
I'm
I
working
answered
my way to 9.
I answered yes to 8 of them. So it says, did you answer yes 4 more times? If so, you are probably in trouble with alcohol. Why do we say this? Because thousands of people in AA have said so for many years. Yada yada. So basically, yeah, we're all alcoholics. It's official. It's a scientific. This is scientifically
And,
fact.
Yeah, we know how much AA is about science.
Right.
Higher power.
Pray to
Your higher power. How many?
pray
like,
to Jesus deGrasse Tyson
Over
over
6
here.
of the steps in AA mention God or a higher power.
Right.
That was the joke.
Oh, I don't know.
Dude, I'm feeling tired.
Huh?
Anyways.
I
All
wish I
right.
had the Scooby-Doo clip.
Next week,
Like Zoink Scoob!
next week we will kidnap a woman for the podcast. We'll have a
Oh,
woman.
sweet.
I mean, I think we're all feeling really tired.
We really we need to start offering people drugs and shit. Like, come do our podcast. We have lots of drugs over here.
Right.
I mean, not just booze. Like,
All right, let's play one more game and then let's pause this and kind of regroup.
We need to
figure out. Whoa. All right, this one's called How Did the Celebrity Die?
I'm actually gonna enjoy the shit out of this.
Ooh, yeah.
You're going to like this one?
What if you don't know who the celebrity is? Are they all pretty well known?
Yeah, dude. They're all well known. It's not like Billy Mays from the commercials.
Right on.
All right, so the first one is
David Carradine.
Yeah, that one's great.
Audio.
Prescription drug overdose? He would hope. The first one is Jim Morrison.
Alcohol.
Oh, we should do the dry erase boards, but what did you think it was?
I think he probably
It's
died
cool,
from
Garrett,
alcohol.
just leave it.
From probably vomiting his own puke up. I don't know.
Garrett, do you know how Morrison died?
Liver failure.
Heart attack. I'm sure it had
He died
something
in
to
his
do.
bathtub, didn't he?
I'm sure it had something to do with drugs and alcohol.
Oh.
There was no autopsy performed though due to lack of foul play.
Where's he buried at?
Paris?
Good call.
Paris.
Good one.
Paris.
France.
He did die in his
Ozone.
bathtub, didn't he? Like in the movie. Everything in that movie's factually accurate.
Val
That was a
Kilmer.
great movie though. Actually.
No, Val
liked
Kilmer. That was great acting. Like,
All right,
Oh boy, Bonham.
Jimi Hendrix. Bonham. Is this Led Zeppelin?
I thought it was.
This isn't Led Zeppelin. This is
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, dummy.
Hey, did you guys see the new Star Trek movie?
not yet.
Oh, Star Wars. Dude, I fucking hate how I hate how they brought back Darth Vader from the dead and as the lead singer from Panic at the Disco. Where's a fucking butter knife when you need it?
Call back, Aaron.
Right?
Dude, that was the funniest.
I mean, if I had more energy, I'd make a funny joke about it.
Yeah, he's tired. Okay,
Hendrix.
so how did Hendrix die?
His manager pushed him off of a building. Am I right? Or?
Garrett?
Let's see. What was it? He choked on his own vomit.
Asphyxiation?
Yeah, what's it called when you choke on
Asphyxiation.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Garrett was right. He choked on his own vomit while on barbiturates and alcohol.
But that was his manager that had.
Have you seen the Jimi Hendrix porn?
Parody or real?
No, it's a real porn.
No, I have not.
Yeah, dude. It's
I've
pretty
seen
good.
his plaster cast.
A real fan, true fan right there knows this, seen his plaster cast.
Not in real life. I Googled it.
Right.
All right.
That's even scarier.
This next one's kind of ironic because of the title of the song, but I still think it's funny.
I
She died at rehab. She died because she went to rehab.
Yeah, she died because...
Don't go to rehab, people.
Shit is dangerous, bro.
Bro. Amy Winehouse. How did she die?
Because she didn't have any alcohol.
Died from withdrawals?
Yeah.
No,
you can actually die from alcohol withdrawal.
Yeah, that and fucking the other thing.
Barbiturates.
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that crazy? Those are the only two things that you can die just from withdrawals from.
Well, you can die if you mix
one of
drugs.
them's legal.
If you mix certain drugs, you can die.
No, that's not from withdrawal.
Yeah,
though.
withdrawal.
No, I'm not saying from withdrawal and from mixing.
That's not what we're talking about.
You
Right?
can all right, sorry.
That's all good. So, what was your answer?
She relapsed on whatever she was on, right? So it's probably just an OD, right?
Aaron, do you know?
No, but I'm waiting for a Blind Melon song because I really know. Shannon Hoon died.
She died from alcohol poisoning. So she
OD.
just drank way too much. That's not a... You were insinuating a drug... You were saying like a drug overdose is what you were insinuating.
She died from the drug she was doing. It was alcohol.
All right, the next one's a really...
Don't give me the point. Fuck you.
The next one's a really famous guy. Well, they're all famous. Duh. What the You're an idiot, Norm.
The next guy is super famous.
This guy's really famous, unlike all those other guys. Like, who's Jimi Hendrix? No, but this guy... How did Keith Richards die?
That's a good one.
Oh my God!
Oh wait, he's still alive.
It's a horse tranquilizer, wasn't it?
Have you seen that meme where it's like, for every cigarette you smoke, God takes away 10 minutes of your life and gives it to Keith Richards?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
That's so great, dude.
We're gonna have to start worrying about what kind of world we're gonna leave for Keith Richards.
Right? All right, we got a couple
Fuck
more.
you! I'll play an audience laughing clip.
Okay, do it.
Well, it was good. It was fun.
We got just a couple more. Next.
No, Keith Moon. What was it?
This is Keith Moon.
Oh, we are doing.
We're Keith Moon doing right now. How did you said John Bonham though? No, this is a different drummer. How did Keith Moon die?
I said John Bonham for Jimi Hendrix. I thought the Hendrix song kicking in was Zeppelin for some reason.
You'd be bad at naming that tune.
Bullshit.
So, how did Keith Moon pass this beautiful world?
Charlie Manson was...
Great.
Oh, wait, Keith Moon's Canadian, right?
I think so.
He got killed in prison, didn't he?
Garrett, how did Keith Moon die?
He got shanked with a shank.
I actually don't know.
Prescription drug overdose.
Basically talking about his
we
generation.
We got to get more specific. I was going to say OD, but I could just guess that on every one of them. You want a specific?
Well, no, because some of them are choking on their own vomit. And
that's basically it. Those are the two options.
And then
Liver
this
failure.
one. Oops.
AIDS.
Mama Cass.
You've
heard all the stories.
Yeah, but is it true?
I don't know.
A skiing accident.
I'm asking you how she died.
Choked on a sandwich.
You couldn't get her on skis, dude. It was more like a sled. They just put her on like a fucking Zamboni and drove her down the mountain.
She died by ham sandwich.
So she asphyxiated on a ham sandwich?
At least it wasn't her vomit.
Yeah, I know. She actually died of a heart attack. Just a heart attack for being fat or whatever.
So she just happened to be eating a sandwich when she had a heart attack.
The police reported that there was a half-eaten ham sandwich next to her bed on her nightstand.
I'll count it. Give me a point.
I ain't down with that.
So Garrett's peeing again. We need to
not on the bucket.
Yeah, we need to set. Now I have to clean that bucket.
I thought we were gonna pause.
I didn't think about
take a player pause.
I didn't think about cleaning that bucket.
Oh, just. I mean, I.
What if I trip going up the stairs and it falls?
Oh, no. Well, we're waiting for our next guest to get here. We're gonna dump over a bucket over her head.
Right. That's funny. We have like a built-in urinal in the fucking studio.
It's called a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
It's called the rest. And When you rent a place, you can't just put a 5-gallon bucket in the corner and say it's 1.5 bathrooms.
I like that. I wish this was a 1.5 bath. All right. Well, we're all pretty tired. We're tired. We're going to continue this podcast at another time
after the holidays.
Yeah.
Mahalo, motherfuckers.
So mahalo, Merry Christmas, biatches.
Hey, we did 50 minutes. That's a decent chunk of time.
All right. Yeah, but I didn't really get into like a quarter of the stuff I wanted to. But
good. We got more for the next one.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
We love you. Thrust on.